Safeguarding America's power grid. Sustainable energy's role in enhancing resilience. Extreme temperature events, both scorching heat waves and biting cold waves, are posing an increasing threat to the reliability of our nation's power grids. These widespread weather extremes constrain energy systems by driving up demand for heating and cooling, while simultaneously impacting the generation and transmission of electricity. In recent years, every region of the United States has experienced power outages during such events, disrupting access to electricity at critical times when it is vital for health, well-being, and essential services. A recent study by researchers at Washington State University and collaborators has shed light on the potential for sustainable energy sources, particularly solar and wind power, to help mitigate the strain on power grids during widespread temperature extremes. The study, which analyzed data across the 6 interconnected energy grid regions of the U.S. from 1980 to 2023, revealed that conditions accompanying these extremes often provide greater opportunities to capture solar and wind energy. Understanding temperature extremes and power grid strain. Temperature extremes, both hot and cold, can place immense strain on power grids by driving up energy demand for heating and cooling, while also impacting the generation and transmission of electricity. During these events, the researchers found that energy demand surged substantially as more households and businesses turned on heaters or air conditioners. Alarmingly, recent widespread extremes in nearly every region have coincided with power outages, accounting for a significant portion of all weather-related outages in the past decade. The sustainable energy opportunity. Amidst the challenges posed by temperature extremes, the study uncovered a remarkable opportunity. Conditions accompanying these events often provide greater opportunities to capture solar and wind energy. Solar energy potential. The researchers discovered that solar energy potential is significantly higher during widespread hot extremes in all 6 U.S. regions and during widespread cold extremes in 5 of the 6 regions. This increased potential is attributed to the atmospheric conditions that typically accompany these events, such as clear skies and higher solar radiation during heat waves, and less cloud cover during cold air outbreaks. Wind energy potential. While the response of wind energy potential varied across regions, the study found that at least 3 regions experienced significantly higher wind potential during widespread hot or cold extremes. Notably, the regions that could benefit most from increased wind generation capacity during hot events are the Texas grid and a major Midwestern grid. Enhancing grid resilience and sustainability. The findings of this study suggest that increasing the deployment of solar and wind energy systems could not only help offset the increased power demand during widespread temperature extremes but also reduce the risk of outages, thereby improving the resilience and reliability of our energy systems. By leveraging the enhanced sustainable energy potential during these events, communities can become more self-reliant and less dependent on centralized power generation, while advancing energy equity and access. Furthermore, the transition to renewable energy sources offers additional benefits beyond bolstering grid resilience, such as reducing air pollution associated with burning fossil fuels, that would benefit both the public health and the environment. Addressing challenges and embracing change. While the integration of renewable energy sources presents opportunities, it also brings challenges that must be addressed. These challenges include the intermittent nature of solar and wind power, the need for energy storage solutions, and the necessity for upgrades to transmission and distribution infrastructure. Overcoming these challenges requires a collaborative effort among policymakers, industry leaders, researchers, and communities. Investing in research and development to improve energy storage technologies, modernizing grid infrastructure, and implementing smart grid technologies are all crucial steps in this transition. Furthermore, public awareness and education play a vital role in fostering support for renewable energy initiatives and promoting energy conservation practices. By engaging the public and cultivating a deeper understanding of the benefits of a sustainable energy future, we can accelerate the use of renewable energy sources and ensure a resilient and reliable power grid for generations to come. As the impacts of climate change intensify, safeguarding America's power grid has become a national imperative. The findings of this study highlight the potential of sustainable energy sources, particularly solar and wind power, to not only bolster grid resilience during widespread temperature extremes but also contribute to a more sustainable and equitable energy future. By accessing the enhanced solar and wind energy potential during these events, we can reduce the strain on our energy systems, mitigating the risk of power outages. This will promote energy independence for communities across the nation. However, realizing this potential requires a concerted effort from lawmakers, industry leaders, researchers, and the tech sector. Through strategic investments in sustainable energy technologies, modernization of grid infrastructure, and public education and engagement, we can pave the way for a more resilient energy landscape. The time to act is now, securing a brighter, more reliable, and more sustainable future for America's power grid and the communities it serves.